Wagwan Mandem, welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020 for yet another video, and today we're going to start the Ronde van Vlaanderen Tour of Flanders, 232 kilometers for what could be known as one of the toughest classics there is, one of the big five, which usually precedes Paris-Roubaix, sorry, which will not be raced this year to, well, the disappointment of many, meaning that the Ronde will be where all the classic men and the people who love the couples will have for main objective Antwerpen Oudenaarde. We do have a start list. I think this is the 2020 route. I think yeah, it's like 20k shorter than like last year's or 2 years ago. We do have a good start list, and without further ado, let's take a look at the teams. All right, and the team we're gonna pick is Direct Energy. I did not think I'd pick them at all. Actually, going into this, I was going for either EF or Alpecin Phoenix. But it turns out we're going to take the French established team. I don't think I've used them at all this year. They've got Niki Terpstra, Dries van Gestel, Adrien Petit, and Anthony Turgis. All four riders are able to go over the hills. Should we have a decent day, either on Niki or Dries, then things could be looking up for us. Also, we've made sure that we won't have the same team with Joe and I, or Team Sorsky. I'm pretty sure he's going with Sunweb. I hope he hasn't changed his mind either. Oh, for fuck, if he has, we're fucked again. Alright, Direct Energy for this Ronde van Vlaanderen 2020. Let's go. Alright, and I think we're going to start with front wind. What the fuck is the wind thing on? Alright, Romain Cardis with a -1, Geoffrey Soup with a -2, Niki Terpstra, our leader, with a +2, putting him on 81 cobbles and 72 hills. The issue is that should it reach a sprint, Niki Terpstra is far from the man. The same applies to Dries van Gestel, who, despite his -2, will try and do everything he can in his power to help Niki. Florian Maître, I think. Can't remember his first name, but not. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot Dries de Bont is national champion. What happened? Oh, Belgium fans, please. Do you feel like? How do you feel about having someone like Dries de Bont as the national champion? Like, sure, for him it's great, but wouldn't you have like a better guy? Like, I don't know, like someone who you could see on bigger races, like I don't know, Van Aert, Remco, even someone I don't know, like Thomas Rent, Van Marke. Because I feel like for a nation as big as Belgium, cycling wise, having someone like Dries de Bont, no disrespect to him, he's a talented rider, but he's not someone you often see winning races. I don't know. It's the same case with Germany. Germany has Marcel Meisen, I think, as a champion. Alpecin got two of the biggest nations. Actually, they've got three. They've got Van der Poel champion, De Bont champion. Peter Vakoch isn't, right? No, he's not. I don't know. How do you, like, Belgian people feel? If I mean, you are Belgian if you're watching. How do you feel about having someone like Dries de Bont, or even if there's German people there? How do you feel about having Marcel Meisen as champion? I don't know how I'd feel if like someone. I mean, we had Steven Tronet like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was very nice on the day of the title because he was the underdog, but it just wasn't great, wasn't it? We've started the first two goal sectors and already a big crash, big crash with Bettiol, Christophe Danielos, Dylan van Baarle. Okay, the current title holder Alberto Bettiol on the ground. For EF wearing the Giro kit. I can't be bothered to swap both kits for every race. So they'll have this kit as well on the start of the Vuelta, when the Vuelta begins. Meanwhile, we do have a 10-man breakaway just 2 minutes up the road with Davide Martinelli for Astana. He is followed by Guys van Hoek for CCC Shy. No, not Shy. CCC without Greg Van Avermaet. Julien Vermeulen for Cofidis, Reinhard Janssen van Rensburg for NTT, the former national champion of South Africa, Luke Mesgec, who we've seen in a very good form on the Tour de France, Gregor Mühlberger for Bora Hansgrohe, Marco Marcato, former Paris Tour, I think 2 times Paris Tour winner for UAE. Jonas Koch is also here for CCC. So is Maximilian Schachmann for Bora Hansgrohe. That's big. A Bora team without their main guy, without Peter Sagan. I don't know who's their leader. Oh, their leader is actually Danielos. Fair enough. Okay. And finally, there was one more guy in the breakaway which I hadn't mentioned. It is the Canadian Hugo Hull for the team Astana. And a few more riders have tried to attack. Actually, keep on attacking. I thought about sending someone like Adrien Petit was my main guess, but decided otherwise. As we'll start the Uduk Farmont. We do have Bert de Baca, Dylan Tuns, Jempi Drucker, Sonny Colbrelli, Timo Lenz, Lucas Postelberger, Jens Kekeler, and Mikkel Valgren as the riders in pursuit of the main breakaway. I'm just going to make sure that all my leaders, mainly Niki Terpstra and Anthony Turgis, can be in a decent position before starting the Uduk Farmont, 1.6 kilometers, and quite a tough climb. It's a four-starred cobble sector. Right, you guys just need to hold on. The rhythm isn't going to be mad. You just need to be well positioned in order not to get blocked. Julien Lafilippe already at the front, 67 cobbles for the world champion, who did announce he came on this race with the sole intention of winning it, and you love to see it. Let's hope he doesn't do Liège-Bastogne-Liège though. Right, as I expected, a lot of riders got caught up in some groups behind. Only 38 riders in the first group, including our four main riders, Adrien Petit, Van Gaston, Terpstra, and Anthony Turgis. But some of the riders will come back as the rhythm has slowed down. The likes of Jasper de Bust, Stefan Besega, Zoran Krafandersen is dropped. Zoran Krafandersen, Kasper Asgren, last year's second place, has been dropped as well. Mats Pedersen, former world champion, Matteo Trentin, the leader of CCC. CCC, as I mentioned, orphan of Greg van Avermaet, the Belgian champion Dries de Bont as well, can be found in a tough position. Okay, some big names already dropped. And one of the issues is we've lost two of my protecting guys, the likes of Geoffrey Soup and Romain Cardis. And as we'll start the Eichenberg in just under 5 kilometers, it is a 111 men peloton because everyone's back. Nice. All right, we started the Holleweg. Anthony has lost a few positions, which is not ideal. I need you to go back at the front, Anthony. Don't get blocked. The likes. How is Vatra still at the front? Wow. I mean, I'm guessing he's pacing for. Well, pacing. I'm guessing he's being here to stay alongside Nils Polit, the German rider, for one of his final races with the Israel jersey or Israel Startup Nation kit. Sorry. I think I said the exact same sentence when I did the Gorvel game, but it's true. He will join Bora Hansgrohe next year, maybe allowing someone like Pete Sagan to focus a bit more on the Grand Tours, or I don't know, on the one-day races. I don't know what Peter Sagan's plans are for next season. We're going to start the Aragog now. At least the breakaway does. Attacking the peloton. Hugo Stetter from Israel Startup Nation. The French sprinter, decent in cobbles as well, starting his attack. I think that it's slightly odd. Danielos is going to follow the Frenchman. I, on the other hand, I'm going to rest Anthony Turgis and Niki Terpstra. They've done quite a substantial effort coming back at the front. But it is weird to see us and Hofstadter attacking now. I feel like they might have missed the cut early on where someone like Colbrelli or the Tuns or actually Mühlberger, Drucker had attacked. I think that was the call to attack. That was the roll call, sorry. Now might be a bit late. We still have a 60-man group that is dropped. The likes, once again, of Kasper Asgren. Yves Lampard is dropped as well. And still Zoran Krafandersen. I mean, they'll come back, but De Koninck, it's time to do something. You've lost Asgren and Lampard already twice. Good thing for them and for me, there is no cobble sector for a solid 30 kilometers now. It's going from bad to worse. Zoran Krafandersen now victim of a puncture. Definitely not a good race today for the leader of the team, Sunweb. I don't know if Tige Benoit is there for Sunweb. Yes, he is. He is still in the first group. Nikas Arndt is still here to help him. Nils Ekhoff as well. present in the first group. That's good for him. Oh, hold up. We need to do some of that good protection as we're going to start the Uduc Farmon for the second time today. Florian Sénéchal and Tim de Klerk leading the peloton as we start the two right-handers leading up to the Uduc Farmont. Mathieu van der Poel and Stefan Kung just crashed. Mathieu van der Poel, one of the big favorites for today's race, has crashed alongside Stefan Kung. That right there is a big moment. Stefan Kung, the leader of FDG. Van der Poel, one of the favorites, as I mentioned, for today's race, dropped, and it leads Wout van Aert and Amund Grøndal Jansen to increase the rhythm in this Uduc Farmont. It is fully dropping me. Fuck me. Wow. Fam, do you mind, like, stopping? Wout, please. Alright, we're gonna be able to come back in the first group with Terpstra. Hopefully Anthony can do the same as well. I'd like to have Anthony for the well, for the rest of this stage, yeah. We'll just make sure that Niki can be at the front. Alright. Turgis is back, I mean, he's back, but he's back at the bottom of the group in the Paterberg. Definitely not a good thing, right? Because he's going to get dropped eventually when we'll start the downhill portion. Terpstra, though, well entry in the first group alongside Sylvain, Zillian, Nazen, and Van de Berg. Ajouter la mondiale, doing well. Doing very well. And as I said, Anthony Turgis is going to get dropped. Oh, crash. Bettiol, Christophe, Van Mark, and Trentin. Alberto Bettiol, Seb Van Mark, and Matteo Trentin have crashed. That's now 6 leaders dropped following a crash. That's massive. That is massive. Anthony Turgis is not far off. Lucas Pöstelberger trying to come back with Tige Benoit. John Degenkolb, sorry. We're gonna have the Koppenberg, 700 meters. You need to be well placed. That's not the case of Niki right now. Niki, I need you to increase your rhythm. Make sure that you don't get blocked. Try to stay with Oliver Nazen for now. That's good. Who's pacing? Nils Pollitt. Nils Pollitt is pacing. It's not something I want to see right now. Maybe I need to attack a bit with Anthony Turgis. I've been blocked by Sylvain Zillier. But we're going to try and reach the first group either way with Anthony. Come on. I trust him. I know he can do it. I know he's got it in the legs as Brian Cocard just crashed. Le Coq, as we call him in France. Just yeeting himself on the Belgian cobbles. Anthony can take the wheel of Niki Terpstra. As we're now in the Maria Borrestraat, or at least we're approaching the Maria Borrestraat. Alright, 40 kilometers left. 18 riders in the first group. Still 3 riders from Direct Energy. And Christophe crashed again. Alexander Christophe just crashed again. He's going from bad to us for the former Tour of Flanders winner, I believe. I think he's won it a couple of years ago. Turgis is going to protect Niki Terpstra. Niki is doing well. Niki is doing well, and I mean, that is absolutely lovely. Can Adrien give me water? Come on, please, son. I beg you. Yes, he can. That is incredible. That's incredible. We're gonna have a 16-man group chasing a 5-man group, or 5-man group, sorry. Keukeler, Wellens, Valgren, Koch, Schachmann, followed by Hugo Hull, and then this peloton in which we do have some favorites, obviously, but we also have some former riders in the breakaway and some teammates. We also have Adrien Petit, and he won't be there for long. I think like Tige Benoit and Sonny Colbrelli might be the next one to go. Oh, actually, why am I pacing? I shouldn't be the one pacing. Hold up. No. Ooh, we've dropped a few guys there. Mats Pedersen, Edouard Teuns, Dylan Teuns, Adrien Petit. Okay. 8 riders, and we still have Niki Terpstra, and he's doing well. We have Yves Lampard, Stuyven, Van Aert, Nazen, Stibar, Pollitt, Turgis, Terpstra. Come on, Niki. For those of you like are just watching this, by the way, and haven't watched like my content before, I am absolutely abysmal when it comes to Flanders Classics. I cannot do Flanders. I hate the cobbles. So for me, still being in the first group with a good Niki Terpstra, it's an achievement. It really is an achievement, as Yves Lampard seems to be a bit struggling. Attack from Nazen. Now Oliver. Why would you attack now as well? That's so stupid. The Uduk Farmont is coming up in like 1 kilometer. That's like the worst place to attack. Stuyven though, Stuyven doesn't care. Stuyven doesn't give a shit, and he's going to attack. We're going to come back on the breakaway. Right, this is where we need to hope not to get a single puncture or a crash or whatsoever, because that would be game over for Niki Terpstra. 10 riders. The former 5 breakaway are going to get dropped. Niels Pollitt got dropped as he was in the bad group. That's not good for him. Come on, 5 riders. 5 riders. Stuyven, Terpstra, Stibar, Van Aert, Nazen. Niels Pollitt doesn't seem to be able to come back. Jasper Stuyven has fucked off in the distance. Jasper Stuyven is strong today. Jasper Stuyven is strong. Can Jasper Stuyven bring home the Tour of Flanders, or the Tour de Flandres, or the Ronde van Vlaanderen? I don't know. I don't know. Can he? Can he? That's the main question. That's the question on everybody's lips. We're going to take the lead in the Paterberg. I don't want to get dropped whatsoever. We can, I believe, just increase our rhythm or just follow Oliver Nazen. Oli Nazen has attacked with Stibar. We did come back on Jasper Stuyven. Let's make sure not to get dropped in that downhill portion. Come on, Niki. Niki, I need you to be in the first group. No, I'm going to get dropped. I'm going to get dropped. Jasper, please stop attacking. I beg you. Yes. No. And I'm done. I'm finished. I hate that portion of the Paterberg. It's so shit, because I always get dropped here. And I've missed the cut. I can't come back. I won't be able to come back. It'll be... Nah, it's going to be 4th place for me. It's going to be 4th place, because they're going to relay each other. Yeah, that's an L. I mean, it's not bad. P5, I would have taken P5. Sprints-wise, I probably would have been P5 as well. I just wished I could have made that cut with Zdenek, but I needed, what, 100 meters, something like that. I missed a few meters. We'll take a look nonetheless at the final sprint. Obviously, 3 kilometers to go for this four-man group. 3 Belgians and a Czech rider. Van Aert is by far the fastest, but how is he doing? How's his fitness? We don't know. Nazen, Stuyven, Van Aert, Stuyven, Van Aert. Van Aert is going to take the win. Wout van Aert wins the Ronde van Vlaanderen. What a season for him. He has won Milano-San Remo. He's won the Strade Bianche. He's won on the Tour de France. Wout van Aert adds the Ronde van Vlaanderen to his palmarès. Niki Terpstra crosses the line in 5th position, just ahead of Niels Pollitt. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with this position. The battle for 7th will be a sprint, and Jonas Koch? Nope, Florent Sénéchal will bring home 7th. Jonas Koch, Maxi Charman, very nice ninth position, sorry, for Bora Hansgrohe. Bora without Pete Sagan coming home in 9th place with Charman. He's done well, the German rider. Jens Kekelaert to run up the top 10 with Adrien Petit and Anthony Turgis in 11th and 12th for Direct Energie. I cannot be disappointed of my race. I've had a lot of things going my way with a lot of crashes, the likes of Van der Poel, ending in 20th position, for example. P5 is where I belong. Wout van Aert wins the Ronde van Vlaanderen. It's a 1-2-3 for Belgium on the Ronde. I can't remember the last time that was a thing. Who was the last Belgian winner? Was it Gilbert? Or was it Tambon? I can't remember. My mind is fully drawing a blank here. But Wout van Aert wins the Ronde ahead of Stuyven and Nazen. Stibar in 4th place with Niki Terpstra coming just in 5th position. De Koninck is the best team apparently. That doesn't make sense knowing that I finished better than them, but I mean, they're lying. I mean, let's be real. If you had told me that I would be 5th place in this race, I probably before the start of the race, obviously, I'd have taken it. I said that I'm not a cobbled guy at all. These are the kind of races that make me like just very angry every time I play them. And I felt like I did well. I can't really think of many mistakes I made. The only thing I lacked was, as I said, that jump in the Paterberg. Niki just didn't have the legs. He didn't have the legs, or if he did, then I don't know. But it's always a very tough corner to negotiate on PCM. You need to be in the first positions, and I wasn't. I was following Stibar, who was already like a few meters behind. He managed to come back. Niki didn't. Niki didn't because they attacked in the first group. Dickheads. Had they waited, probably would have been able to be with them. Would I have been able to beat them in a sprint? Most likely no. Stibar is 72, Nazen 73, Steven 75, sorry, and Van Aert 78. The hierarchy of the sprinters has been respected in that leading group. Niki with a 67 most likely would have finished 5th. So I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets. Adrien and Anthony finishing in 11th and 12th. It's been a decent day for me. It's been a decent day. As I said, we've been lucky with a few crashes along the way, the likes of Van der Poel crashing. We had Alberto Bettiol crashing. I think Christophe crashed as well. I think Matteo Trentin crashed. Zoran had a puncture after crashing. Yeah, I think we've done well. Why the fuck is Romain Bardet here? Weird. I think we've done well. I think we've done well. Julien in 68th position, far from his objective of winning. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the race. I'm pretty sure that the race won't be finished as I'll upload it. So just also let me know what you who do you think will win, and if you're watching it after the race, what do you think about the race? And yeah, I'll see you in the very near future. Actually, I'm gonna see you in less than 2 hours for stage 15 of the Giro d'Italia with the Conan Quick Step. So if you want to see it, then please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you're new around here, then just know that I upload content very, very often, actually daily content, as the Giro and the Vuelta are gonna merge together, I guess. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. You can follow me on my respective social medias. The links are in the description for my Twitter and my Instagram. And I shall see you in the very near future. My name has been Blacko. Enjoy the Ronde van Vlaanderen and enjoy your day. Goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.